Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen, the Alliance for Loki. And we finished the Crucible yesterday, which means I have a rank 3 to 4 gem and a 2 to 3 gem. And I'm trying to think about who I want to give it to. I could save it, of course, but I never save things. I always feel like you might as well use resources when you have it because you would just get more in the future. And so let's take a look at this. This might be really interesting because I have completed the Summoner's Fest. Or not completed it, but it gained a lot of points. And so let's collect all of these. This is mostly from Battlegrounds, to be honest. Gain lots and lots of points. But here comes the most interesting one of the rewards. Oops, claim. This one is a selector. And of course, I have Patriot and I have Patriot Awakened. And so I'm pretty sure, maybe I'll change, that I'm going to take MODOK. I am going to take MODOK. So I'm going to take MODOK as my choice. So this is the first time ever, 7-star MODOK in the game. Only way to get him, I believe, is here. And there's been a lot of MODOK hype all of a sudden. Like I was in say Fasty's stream, and he was saying he was going to take him to rank 4, and then he sent me a picture a little while later. He's been buffed, of course, and so he does need an Awaken ability, but only really needs 1 sig. And I do have an Awakening gem, and then he has this force field. That force field that also triggers on the parry stun. So it seems like he could be a really annoying attacker. And then when the opponent activates a special attack, they lose their True Strike and True Sense. And so that also means that, some of his traditional counters like Killmonger won't work, and any other, maybe Bullseye wouldn't work either. So you'd think he'd have the good counters against him, probably won't work as well. So really considering him as my next rank 4. Plus, there's just not that many MODOKs in the game, and he'd be good defender for both Battlegrounds and War. So I'm strongly considering him, but there's a champion that sort of caught my eye that I think I want to make him as rank 4. The first challenge is to get him. And why do I say that's a challenge? And actually, let me just talk a little bit why I want to do this move before I unveil my secret champion. I mean, this might not even work, so we'll see. So right now, I actually have the most science. And one of the science I have is High Evolutionary. Now, High Evolutionary is a science, of course, and he's mostly a defender. And he sort of has the same thing, I think, in many ways as MODOK. He's sort of an auto-block champion. And I think his auto block's a little hard to deal with, even if you have like Undermine, because I think he's Undermine. He's immune to Undermine and a few other things. Let me see. And so he counters a lot of traditional counters to auto block, which is sort of funny. It's the way the game goes as it gets old. So Undermine or True Sense doesn't work when they have a personal debuff, and they almost always get one because he puts those withers on them. So I feel like I already have sort of a MODOK-esque champion, a pure defender with auto block in my deck. So that was one reason I was like, okay, maybe I won't. And science is the one I have the most. I have 4 of every other class, so it's sort of like open season. I like to have well distributed as my top ranks, and so I sort of spent the last couple of rank ups trying to get my roster more balanced as far as having each class. Okay, so that leads me to like who am I going to rank 4 next? So sort of the ones I most had in mind were I was really thinking about Sinister. Sinister is just a great champion. He's one of these champions where I feel like at some point I need to rank for him. There he is right there. The next champion I've been thinking a lot about is actually sort of 2, both Prowler and Shocker. Love them both. I think they're amazing champions, super fun. Almost could throw Sentinel in that group too. Sentinel also is an incredible tech champion. So many good champions. I would say Prowler is probably the champion I enjoy playing the most in this game, so I really should rank for him. It's just super fun to play. And then, who's the last one? Maybe that's it. Oh no, and then of course, Mystics. I sing him Enchantress. She's always in my deck. A great defender, and she obviously frustrates a lot of attackers, and so I was thinking, okay, maybe her. And so all that was going into my mind, but then I noticed this right here. If I go to my crystals, we are at Helmut, or actually Baron Zemo, and it says, I can guarantee a 7-star Baron Zemo within the next 20 crystals, which is surprising to me because I opened the early release bundle, which was 48, and maybe I got 2 more to make it 50. But that means in 70 crystals, we automatically get him. I feel like this might be a mistake. but I'm sort of willing to risk 6,000 units to see if it's a bug or not, or a mistake. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to try it. The thing about Baron Zemo is I feel like he's great offense, great defense, sort of a unique, interesting champion. It is nice to have him super high sig if you look at the 6-star. And so Awakened and high sig is very nice for Baron Zemo. Why? Because he's hard to parry because he's one of those that has that non-contact attack. And he does a lot of crit damage, plus 1,000 crit damage. And he gets critical hits through block when he's awakened, which is incredible. And he gets even higher against heroes. So pretty nice awakened ability that scales. So like the more SIGs you have, the better. And so if I got Baron Zemo, I think I could awaken him because I'm pretty sure I have generic. Maybe I'd use a generic gem, but I think I have a skill gem. Let's go look. Whoops, we're in the wrong place. Want to be inventory. So inventory, champion items. Now I'd have to use a generic. Fine. I have 3 of them and I feel like I haven't really used them at all. So that's okay. And also I'd want to put as many SIGs as possible into him. And so let me just see what my SIGs are looking like for science right now. I need a science champion who is not SIG 200. See if one exists. I guess I could sort by science. I'm a science skill. I keep on saying the wrong thing. I don't think he is. So use items. So yeah, I have about 24, 70, 80. I could probably get him to about SIG 80, which is not bad. And yeah, it's interesting to think about. So I guess the first thing we need to do is it true? Will I get him in 20 crystals? Okay. So the first part of this video is, does this actually work? Okay, let's get 10. Boom. I have all these, what you call, I guess I should just pop these 10, because if I get them in the first 10, then no need to open anymore. So open crystals. Let's see. Come on, Baron Zemo, 1 new. Okay, 0 new. And nothing that interesting. Okay, well, we did not get him. Let's go back to the screen now, see if it says you'll get him in the next 10. I'm curious. Okay, back to crystals. Yes, it says guaranteed 7-star Zemo in the next 10. Okay, let's get 10 more. I've had all these units since what is it? The banquet, not the banquet, the Freedom Day deals. And so yeah, they just sort of been sitting there. I've been looking for an excuse to use them. Okay, will we see one new? Here it goes, open 10, and what's it going to be? It's thinking a lot. That's a good sign. Oh, 1 new. Who could it be? Let's gently scroll over, and purple, is it? And yes, there it is. Okay, Baron Zemo is available as a 7-star. So, I have him as a 7-star. That was easy. Now, if we could open 20 every time, I really feel like that's a bug or something went wrong. I did not open that many Zemo crystals. Like, again, I'm pretty sure I only open 50, maybe 48 or 50. But, yeah, because see, it says guaranteed a 7-star Baron Zemo within the next 120. Maybe it's because I opened the ones for, who was after Baron Zemo? Yeah, we just had someone else, I thought. Yeah, maybe it's because you keep on accruing up to 120 with these premium ones, regardless of what champion you open. That could be. But for whatever the reason, I have a Baron Zemo now. Like, I know he's going to be in the what you call it, in the Titan Crystal in 24 days. Could wait for that. I mean, and I'd probably awaken him. I have plenty to open. I mean, I don't know. Well, it would be, but either way, I want to put SIGs on him. And so he needs SIGs. And so even though if I get him now and awaken him and put SIGs into him, I'd be happy to pull him more, especially if he's rank 4, because I feel like he is a champion who needs SIGs. And so yeah, we're going to do it. This is my secret plan. I think he'd be great in Battlegrounds. He's going to be a sneaky champion because not many people have him in their deck as a 7-star. Hopefully, I think I'll be the only one in my battle group to have him too. And so I think he'll be very useful, because I'm always looking for useful champions for our battle group. And yeah, I just think it's like an interesting, cool rank up. So I'm very psyched to do it. So upgrade. It's amazing. My skill had gone from, I only had 2 skill for a long time as rank 4s. And now they'll be tied with my science as the second most. But yeah, Baron Zemo is an interesting, cool, sort of unique character in very many ways. I feel like he's great on offense, great on defense. I love that 2-way, love 2-way champions. Yeah, I feel like his defender can be like really difficult to deal with. I guess I'll say my 1 to 2 because I have a 2 to 3 gem. I hope that's right. And I have 3 of these. Now let's go ahead and use them. I always feel like there's probably one in the overflow. And so save my resources as much as possible. And yeah, so I like all of that about him. It's just the sneaky defender. People are going to be like, oh, I don't have a great counter for him. I mean, it's interesting in the game now with like severe debuffs, because that sort of mitigates some of what he does, because you can't cleanse them. But I'm not too worried about those. Okay, definitely have to use a rank 2 to 3. Oh, we got 2 of them. Okay, that means I can always do another champion if I need. And let's put all of what we can into him. Okay, and so, and then 44, 45. Okay, he is rank 3. Okay, now before we take him to rank 4, I just want to make sure, of course, I can awaken him and all that. Yeah, of course I can, but let's do that first before we take him to rank 4. So where is Mr. Zemo? Oh, by the way, I got Black Widow. For those of you who watch my stream, you know I've been looking for her. She's the only basic champion I don't have. I was popping open some Paragons this morning just to get him out of my inventory, and she came out of them. It was crazy. And so yeah, now I have all the basic champions. Okay, use items. So, we do have a science skill awakening gem. Well, I guess no sense in wasting a generic. Okay, I thought I had one. Okay, so awaken, use items. Let's see what we can stuff into him. Well, we're definitely going to put these 24 into him. And I think I'm going to just stuff the rest into him too, because again, he likes high sig. Let me just sort of see. I think it's 1,000 at sig 200. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's the 6-star. Let me just see what he looks like now. So, Master of Evil, I love that. 208. Okay. Actually, let me put these on too. I feel like him having very good sort of normal characteristics is good. Okay, so 268. So we're not even actually where a 6-star is yet. So use items. Let's put in, I always like even numbers. So can we get 80? 78. Okay, so much for even numbers. Fine. He's at sig 78. Confirm. And okay, now let's see where he's at. Okay, 448. Wow, yeah, sig 200. He might scale pretty strongly, but this is, I feel like, a really nice signature ability. Again, it scales upward, and maybe it scales upwards with more. Okay, but he's only rank 3. And so what fun is a rank 3 champion when you can make him rank 4? So here it is, the 3 to 4 gem from the Crucible. We're just looking for some fun, different champion to use it on too. And so this is pretty fun and different, so let's do it. You can see I am very resource poor after doing lots of rank ups. This is number 26, I believe. So use, and let's rank him up. Obviously, I know Karate Mike has him too. Karate Mike loves Baron Zemo. And so this might be the second one in our alliance. Yeah, I've always liked Baron Zemo. I always thought he was just interesting, a little different. I mean, he sort of came out before Root was a big thing. I mean, a few champions had used Root. Maybe he might have been the first who could put it on with his attack. But anyway, crazy. We got a rank 4 Baron Zemo. And so there it is. The surprise rank up of my Crucibles is him. And so yeah, I'm really psyched to have him. Let's go take a look and see what his how good his sig ability is now. So champion information, Master of Evil 78, plus 448. Maybe it just scales. That doesn't make any sense. Will it be plus 1,000 just like a 6-star? Could be. It seems like where it's heading. Seems like 100 to be 500. You think it would scale differently than the 6-star, but anyway, there you have it. Mr. Master of Evil himself, Baron Zemo, ready to go and terrorize my opponents in my battle deck. So, hope you found this interesting. Hope you have done the Crucible or are going to do Crucible. Amazing content. Hats off to Kabam. I would say it was really fun. Lots of different champions, lots of strategies, great interaction, great planning. Huge thanks to Simula for his spreadsheet. Unbelievable. And yeah, just a lot of fun and amazing rewards. I mean, getting a 3 to 4 gem is very cool. I mean, something that is useful to everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in another one soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.